All praise to Creator, nobody else. Peace and love, everybody. All praise the Creator, and peace and love to everybody. Here's the things going on, y'all. So as we know, it's getting crazy. Everybody's seeing the moon, 2 moons. Which means that we're getting close to the end, y'all. So I gotta hang in there. So yeah, 3 Saturns and 2 moons.
Good morning, everybody. It is 6:23, January 29th, 2022. I'm up for work, and it's 6:23 a.m. And this is what is in the east-southeast sky. I know a lot of people may say that that's Venus on the left, but I don't buy it. Holly 2 moons, this might be your confirmation to what you've been shown over the years. And I also wanted to say that I want to put up the video about the New Year. I didn't realize that our brother Mark Allison had posted the same thing a couple days ago, and brother Aaron from Exalted Lamb 1 has posted a video yesterday evening about the same thing. Sometimes sorry about the noise, that's the heater, air conditioning unit. So I'll just make this quick. I just wanted to show you all this. Guys, we're closer than we think, so hold on tight. I hopefully will be able to do something tomorrow to share some more information. So I love you guys. Stay strong.
So now we got floods in places.
Hello and welcome to the Two Preachers channel. My name is Chris Britton.
Señor, por favor, ten misericordia, Señor. Señor, ten misericordia de nosotros. Por favor, Dios, permite que ya calme esto, Señor. Te lo pido, te lo imploro, Dios mío. Dios mío.
This sort of things happening a lot of places too as well. Let's get off of that for a second so I can show you what I need to show you here. And then another person seen it too. Another part of the country.
Stop what you're doing now if you're suffering from vision issues like cataracts, glaucoma, blurred vision, myopia.
This is a second sighting by somebody.
Definitely something else there. The hell?
You see two moons. You see them right next to each other.
Wow.
Tell you that something ain't right. And then you got Putin. Not happy with where things are going. He threatened the United States.
Are you serious? Are you serious, guys? Serious. Yep, Russia has threatened the United States. Putin very mad here in the last 30 minutes over the United States deployment of 3,000 troops that are headed to Europe. There is troops going to Germany. Yes, there's 3,000 troops, United States sending troops to Romania, Germany, and Poland. Sorry about that. Putin is extremely furious. He says this is a major threat to the theater. He says this is bringing instability to the entire theater and is causing major problems. So once again, I know the sound, you lost the sound there for a couple minutes, it's back. But here it is again. Russia is threatening the United States of America over these 3,000 troops the United States has sent to Europe. 1,000 troops to Germany, 1,000 to Romania, 1,000 to Poland. What's really weird is these are all NATO locations. And we send troops, and we have troops in all these places already. To me, this is just window dressing by the Biden administration. It's not that big a deal. I mean, just an extra 3,000 troops. It's just a statement is what Biden is doing. He's making a statement.
He calls it window dressing. I say that it's not this country starting to start World War III because Putin said he wasn't going to attack nobody, and there was no attack from that was imminent. But then when stupid Burns had the nerve, Mr. Joe Burns, that's what I'm going to call him, Mr. Burns, had the nerve to sit there and send troops over there, he causing more problems on purpose because he want World War III. He's bent on starting war with Russia. And NATO already told Russia they want a war with him. So he's acting out, and he shouldn't be doing that. He's picking on the bear. And the bear don't like it. And he's starting to go tit for tat. And he threatened that he will wipe the United States out.
All right, guys, what's going on? My name is Luis. Today is February 2nd, 2020.
Now, I forwarded because she liked that Mr. J stuff, and I don't really want you to have to hear that BS.
Kingdom and just focus on Jesus Christ.
Oh, boy.
All right, because this world is going to see some huge events, and it's coming.
Don't focus on Mr. J. Mr. J is the devil. Only focus on the creator. Sorry you said that. Mr. J love it, but he has good reports.
It's just a matter of time. So there's a lot of things being set up for a huge event, and I do believe one day there's going to be a huge event. It could be here, it could be in the Bear, it could be in the Black Sea, or it could be in the South Red Dragon Sea, it could be in Holy Land. Eventually someone is going to drop the first bomb, and that's going to kind of trigger everything. All right, guys.
Now, this article is all about how the United States is trying to start with Russia, and they're sending troops everywhere, and Putin's mad at it. So this is just proof that I wasn't lying to you. All right, let's go ahead and get out of that. I need you to see. And then look. In broad daylight, somebody's seen another moon. I won't play that one. Right? And then you got the truckers saying, you know what, we're going to boycott. So with these, they talk bringing an army since the truckers want to boycott and have troops drive the trucks and call these people outlaws. Okay? And the truckers only trying to fight for your freedom. Meanwhile, Planet Nibiru, that big old system, come on now, is on the way.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Claudia Albers, Planet X researcher. And today I'd like to bring you an article entitled Planet X and the End of Civilization. Now, I first became interested in Planet X when I observed that the sky was pink close to the horizon at sunset. And this was in 2016, and at the time I was still living in South Africa. And pink in the sky at sunset, whether as a part of the color of a cloudless sky or as the color of a cloud, was impossible in terms of my understanding of how light from the sun works in the Earth's atmosphere. This understanding is based in what makes up light and the understanding that the sun emits white light whilst the Earth's atmosphere acts as a filter for that light. And this understanding then explains why the sky is blue and the sun is yellow. So this diagram here represents Newton's additive theory of light, and he experimentally determined this theory, and it's been extensively verified over hundreds of years now. So light is made up of three different main frequency bands, which we perceive as color: red, green, and blue. Blue is the most energetic or the high frequency light, and the sun emits all three. So it emits white light, which is a combination of all three colors. Now the atmosphere, which you see represented here, so this is the Earth's atmosphere, this is the surface of the Earth here. So here we would have the sun. It looks yellow here because
Were you recently injured in a car accident? Look at this check for $160,000.
here because the background is white, but it represents a white sun emitting white light. When the white light hits the atmosphere filters out the blue light, which then seems to be coming from everywhere in the atmosphere, so the sky looks blue. And then the light that is coming from the sun, directly from the sun, will look yellow. So this is represented by this orangey yellow arrow down here. And this is when the sun is high in the sky. So it goes through a smaller portion of the atmosphere than it does when it's close to sunset. As you can see, that there's a much longer length of atmosphere the light goes through here. And when it goes through more atmosphere, more of the light is filtered out. So the atmosphere starts filtering out or scattering the green frequency of light as well. You can see green arrows here. So it filters out all the blue, so there's no blue left in the light coming directly from the sun. And it starts filtering out green, and eventually it starts even filtering out some red. So the sun at that time looks very red. Actually, it looks orange, and the sky looks more and more white. And this, that is what I understood, what my education taught me, that was supposed to happen. But the pink sky is thus impossible, because what we would have to have in order to have a pink sky is that the sun is not emitting any green light. As you can see here, pink is a combination of red and blue as determined by Newton, no green. If we add green, then we get white. So in order to have pink, we have only red and blue, which means the green is missing. but the sun still looks orange, or it still looks yellow, a bit more orange. In order to have orange, what we have to have is a combination of red and green. And then we get the yellow, and if we have a little bit more red and green, we get orange. So at this time, the sun looks orange, so we know it's emitting green light. But then we have pink in the atmosphere that is only possible if there is an absence of green light. So this is a contradiction, and therefore impossible. So when I observed that, I realized that I was observing something that was impossible. So at that point, knowing that this was impossible, I began searching for answers. And I thought that perhaps an object outside the Earth's atmosphere was emitting pink light and causing the phenomenon, and thus began researching the phenomenon of Planet X. Now, I had learned that Planet X was connected with cataclysmic effects that led to the end of civilization on Earth, leaving few survivors to begin it again. It supposedly caused this end and restart of civilization to happen over and over again at intervals of between 3,600 and 12,000 years. I thus began to investigate whether Planet X was now here and in the process of causing another civilization reset on the Earth. And then in the process of investigating all the observational evidence I could find, and through the application of logical deduction based on those observations, I began piecing together the story behind Planet X and getting answers as to what Planet X really is. I found out that indeed Planet X is behind the cataclysms that result in the end and restart of civilization, but that it is not a single object that comes through the solar system every 5,000 years, for instance. Planet X is many celestial objects. It is the remnant of planets and stars that were once a part of inhabited star systems within the galaxy, and on which the cycle of death and rebirth of civilization and life itself began to occur. The remnants of one star system then being used to create the same cycle in other star systems. Now, in order to reach this conclusion, I had to first deduce that much of the physics I learned in my training as
Now, this person's a physicist, so she knows her stuff. What she's saying to you is that it's not just Nibiru, the same thing I was telling you. Nibiru was just a tool for the destroyer, and the planetary system itself is, in fact, the destroyer. These are wandering stars that have been destroyed, and the doubles of a little area that has been destroyed. And every some odd years, all the planets come this way and cause a bit of chaos. And they cause a lot of problems on Earth. And they play cells, so a lot of planets crash into each other and destroy everything, then it's remade. I hope that's not the case for this planet, but it is going to change. And further down here, because I get the news. You see, this guy is showing you, is going to show you how. You should watch this channel. All right, Dr. Clutter. All right, he right there. This right here. You see him? See the screen moving? He's showing you how they've been hiding the solar system with the winter and all this fake snow. All this snow has been fake. This is not a real winter, and proof that it's more than just Nibiru, that you have different moons and solar systems intertwining with ours and have been for almost a month, and it's getting close to the point where it's about to be the end of civilization as we know it. Okay. Broad daylight. And there's the other moon, broad daylight. And you see that white strip going across, that is another planetary system. Everything that you're seeing will be a planetary system. So what you're seeing is things that on the normal circumstances would not occur. So as I said, and as the title of this video is, time is almost up. And I want y'all to pray for the truckers because they are looking to come with the army, lock these truckers up who's protesting and not delivering goods. They're protesting for your own freedom. And they said that 4 countries has dropped the BS that's been going on in the world because there's too much evidence that they are liars and they've been lying. So, and everybody know they've been lying. The gig is up. I feel bad for the ones who did what they was told to do because now they're finding out that they will be dead within a matter of a year or 2 because they did what they was told to do rather than saying, fuck no, I'm not going to do it like everybody else. But look up now. 2 moons, more than 1 solar system. Things are about to get very ugly. And I hope that you are trying to get to the wilderness at least by the spring. It will be warmer and it'll have a way harder time pushing all this fake snow. This snow should never happen. We're supposed to be going up around the world 60 to 70 degrees and higher. The springtime's almost here and they're trying to delay it because they want their agenda. Peace and love to everybody. All praise to the Creator, nobody else. Don't fall for the hijack. Praise the Creator only, who is not man, nor woman, nor flesh. The Creator is the energy spirit, the source, just like you are energy. And it cannot be created, nor destroyed, only transferred. Death is not death, because we don't die. We transfer our energy and become something better than what we are. We go to our highest estate. Make no deal with the devil. Make no deals and you'll be fine. Peace and love. Praise the Creator only. Keep your head up.